Simon & Schuster Audio presents How to Party with an Infant, a novel by Kaui Hart Hemmings. Read by Joy Osmanski.
For my Ellie. My 22-month-old toddler was shoved face down from the top of the slide at Cow Hollow Playground by a 3-year-old, non-English speaking bully. The parents don't speak English, nor do the kids. I think there's some sort of Eastern European or maybe Chinese. There were 3 other children who were all throwing rocks, and the parents didn't care. When I tried to talk to the parents about the rocks, they just smiled and said, "Is not okay." I know there's a cultural element to such behavior, but it can be maddeningly frustrating. What can the cops do about this? Should I call Immigration Services? Renee Groon, post sent to the San Francisco Mothers Club. Cooking a book. The afternoon holds the beautiful promise that it will soon be over. A rusty gold light falls through the clouds. The cold air has an even sharper edge, and white halogen headlights from cars on Fell and Oak make the little playground light up like a stage. Mele Bart eats cashews from a Dora cup and watches her daughter play on the purple slides. Ellie, a wonderful mistake, is 2.5 years old. Amazing. Mele remembers bringing her home from the hospital, her little head not yet fitting in the support cushion of the car seat. Mele kept looking back in disbelief. 2 days prior, she had left her apartment without a baby, and now she was returning with one. There were times in those first weeks when Ellie cried and cried, her face always shaking to the right, that Mele wanted to throw her out the window. She would cry alongside her baby, wondering what was to become of her life as a single mom, the love of her life having knocked her up, then run back to the love of his life. But now, when she looks at her daughter, she wonders what was even good about life before her. What did she have? What did she do with all that time? Movies, brunch, writing short stories, cooking for women who had dinner parties for women they didn't seem to like very much. Still, that doesn't make her less angry at her lying sack of skin ex-boyfriend. Ellie is talking to herself on the tire swing. She's quite bossy in her make-believe. In Mele's prior life, she'd never be doing this, sitting at a playground and filling out a questionnaire for the San Francisco Mothers Club cookbook competition. She would never have predicted even joining a mother's club in the first place, but after just a few months of being with her baby all the time, she'd known she had to find some life beyond their apartment walls, for her sake and her infant's. She smiles to herself, remembering those early days when she was one of the friendless parents, the ones that smile too eagerly at other moms and apologize if their babies sneeze. The ones who use lame pickup lines like, "I like your burp cloth," or, "How do you like your Britax roundabout?" Mele would hit up all the hot spots, Gymboree, Day One, music together, playgrounds, parks, and museums, hoping to meet someone. She'd see other mothers in groups, laughing on polka dot throw mats and think, where do I find them? And how do I act once I do? She imagined approaching a table of mothers with her lunch tray and asking if she could sit. She imagined the mothers telling her she had to chug a 6-pack, spin around 20 times, then change a diaper in 1 minute flat. She kept at it, flirting, mixing and mingling, hoping to meet parents she clicked with or who at least didn't bug the shit out of her. She remembers pushing her Peg Perigo up to a cool-looking mom about to strike up a conversation. She was proud of her baby, proud of her stroller. She could fit this mama mold. It really eliminated a lot of bullshit in her life, frankly.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?